Yay! So for training purposes, the Ravenclaws have accepted your offer. We're going to upload the documents into Backagent and we're going to submit for CDA. So I'm only showing you the basics of how to do everything. We're going to learn how to negotiate and everything in between, but this is just the basics so that you can see how to get started on everything. So I checked my email and here it is. This is an offer that's accepted from the broker. So I'm just going to go ahead and download it. And then I'm going to take a look at it. And so what they did was they sent this entire thing to me in one file. So in this training, what I'm going to do is we're going to insert an executed date because they didn't do it. It should have been the other agent, but he forgot to. So he asked me to go ahead and put in today's date. So I am going to, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to split this document up. So I'm going to go to my printer and I'm going to save as PDF and I'm going to split it up. So I know my contract is 10 pages. So I'm going to save it and I'm going to put contract. I'm going to put Bluebird. And then I'm going to get my third-party financing, which I believe was page 11. Nope, not even. Lender approval. So page 11 is the appraisal. Sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and custom, page 11 only. And appraisal. Alright, and then, let me see, in the last document, so 12 and 13, save as PDF. And all this does is it splits it up for me once I upload it back into .loop. Alright, so then I go to .loop and everything is signed and pretty, and it's very rare that your documents look this nice, by the way. So I'm going to do the contract, the contingency to terminate for the appraisal and the third-party financing. Okay. And so I have pretty much all my documents in here. I always like to pull the IABS and the buyer's rep to the top. And in the contract, I'm going to go ahead and add text. And the listing agent should have already sent the executed contract to the title company, but you want to go ahead and send the contract to the title company, your lender, and a copy of all of these documents to your clients. All right. So now we have all our executed documents in the file. It's all nice, neat, and organized. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into Abby, Backagent, and I'm going to log into my account. And I'm going to go to transactions. And I'm not going to submit the transaction. I'm just going to go and show you how to integrate these documents and just start. So I'm going to add a transaction, and it's a residential transaction, sale, and it is, I'm just going to click on start, and I'm representing the buyer. My client's name is Caitlin Minion. There you go. There's Caitlin Minion. I'm going to select the contact, create a new transaction. And I'm just going to start with the orange boxes, dates and info. I started working with your clients. Actually started on the 1st. And am I getting a referral fee? No. So I'm just going to go and answer all these questions and do this very quickly. But the most important and hardest thing for you to do is learn how to integrate documents. Mine's already integrated, but when you click on documents, there's going to be a little add integration right on this side. Okay. And it has no loop. So I want to go ahead and loop it. And I want to link it to the transaction in .loop that I just set up. So it was 4657. So I've been typing in the wrong address this whole time, but training purposes, there it is. I'm going to loop it, and it says yes, it is now connected. And then I'm going to go ahead and go back to my documents, and I'm going to click on information about brokerages, attach document, and I'm going to import from loop. And this is the reason why it's so important to split up the documents. It's all labeled. It says information about brokerage services. I just attach, save the document, and I make a habit of just viewing the document to make sure that the signatures are there, and it is. So it's closed. So second one, attach document, import files, is going to be your buyer's rep. Attach, save document, and again you can view to make sure that you sign and they've signed. There you go. And it just says required later, but I'm one of those people, I want to know everything I need to do now. And the best way to do that, click the submit button, and it says you are missing a bunch of items. Show all required items. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to start adding information, and we're just going to go okay, and it's for sale for $360,000. All right, we're going to set the property contacts. I'm going to add a title company, and that's Group Fella, and it's screwfella@gmail.com, and there you go. Add to contacts. I'm going to go ahead and add one of the sellers. Add contacts. And then I'm going to add the seller's agent. Can't think of realty company. Real estate brokerage. Okay. And there you go. When was the contract executed? It was just now executed. Closing date on 10 days from now. And you'll learn why you have to do these. Yes, 21 days. Okay, we haven't gotten the survey yet. The buyer is sellers purchasing, providing existence. We're going to take 10. What's the closing date? 11. No, not the same brokerage. It's just a resale property. No, it's not an old house. Yes. Yes, it was in a mud district. No, it's not in a flood zone. The contract sales price is $350,000. What type of financing? And you just got to go through and answer all these questions. What amount is being financed? $280,000. When was the buyer approved? We'll just say yesterday. When is actual closing held? just going to put it for there. Documents. So required documents, attach. If you don't split the documents, then you have to go back and split the documents. But because we were proactive, we split the documents. All we got to do is just attach. Save date. Go back and attach. Import from .loop. And that was the, I forgot what it was. And it doesn't say. So I need to go back to the documents and HOA. Attach document. Import files. HOA right here. Save documents. That's the reason why I archived those other documents at the end of the last video, so that way I don't accidentally upload something that's not signed by all parties. Okay, so I'm going to go to the checklist, and you can go ahead and start checking these items, but I'm good enough to where I can get close to submitting the documents. So I can go ahead and start working the math. So you have to fill out a lot of this information. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 350,000 times 0.03. So the commission for our brokerage is a 10,005, and then you work out your math. So the office split is 20% to 110. And if you had a partner, or if I was your mentor, then you would pay the mentor, and you would actually have to set me as a vendor. It's 10%, so it would be $1,050 to the mentor if that was it. And then right here, table funding, and then we hit create funding request, and then it says, hey, you're missing information. So I accidentally deleted a number. So then it forces you to plug in numbers. So you have to make sure you plug in everybody's information in order for it to work. And there you have it. It has been submitted. So once you go back into your file, when you take a look at it, you can click on it and it just says, hey, finalize deal and get it closed. Okay? So there you have it. That's how you upload documents to Backagent. Good luck with your closing.